So I picked up a really nice Odyssey 500 here by Magnavox. It was in really good condition with the box and all. So I just want to go over it and see what it can do. Here's the console itself here. So it has 2 player options. Here's for player 1 and player 2. It has 3 different game modes here, 3 different player modes. It's kind of hilarious, I'll show you soon. You can reset it and also adjust center and speed of the game as well, and the AC adapter goes in there. So if you're trying to source an AC adapter, here's the specs on this. It's just 9 volt DC, 200 milliamps, and here's the end here. Sort of like a 2-step headphone jack almost, and that just goes right in there. Underneath the console, not really much going on here. You can kind of easily take it apart though, just one little flat head and pop that to pieces. So this is the RF box that comes with the console. If you don't have this, you may have to just take it apart using the flat head underneath and fashion something that way. There's a few videos online. If you do have the RF box, you only need the 300 to 75 ohm converter here. They're around $5 on Amazon. I'll link it in the description below. Check it out. So these old RF boxes, you can connect your pre-existing old school kind of 300 ohm antenna here, and then just switch it to your antenna so you can watch analog TV. Obviously it's not that case anymore, but that's kind of how this would work. This piece here goes to the console itself, or the game cord, and make sure you have this on the game setting to run the game. And this is hardwired into the back of the Odyssey 500, and if you pop open the console, you can see this gets routed into kind of like an RF box inside. So inside the box itself is the original manual here. It's pretty cool. So it tells you here how to get the RF hooked up here, and yeah, various things too. I'm sure you can pause the video and take a look. So on my TV it's not quite adjusted, it's cutting off some of the screen, but when you change the game mode, it literally changes the hockey guy into a guy just standing still by flipping the switch. The game continues, it doesn't reset or anything. It's quite hilarious. I'll show you shortly. Here's some of the papers that come with it, and yeah, the original sort of warranty here. It's yeah, quite funny. So here's something interesting we just glazed over briefly, is you open the bottom with a quarter, which actually does say in the manual here, and inside the system itself there's a sound and also a channel selection switch. So taking the cover off here, here's the circuit board. You can see here, according to the manual, you can turn the sound off for the console. There's a little hole. Poke your screwdriver in the hole and just flip the switch to off. That will disable the sound, and again you can put it back on by going the other way. It's quite hard with one hand. And here's the channel select switch, channel 4 and channel 3 here. It's on channel 3. We can just move it over to channel 4 to change that setting also. So we're up and running. I think the slight static is probably a loose RF connection in here. It's just a bit snowy, but you know, it is what it is. So the center here, this adjusts on this game anyway, the left side, so you can just center it for your TV. But when you switch the game, really it's just a different set of lines. When you set it to this top one here, you might have to readjust the center as well. Well, this game's weird because this one, player 1 can never lose because it puts the barrier on that side. So maybe it's like training or something. I'm not really sure. The W means win, so that's when you get 20 points. But this is the easy game, and that just puts 2 holes either side. Then your players sort of defend the holes and move up and down. And this one puts a line in the middle, but the line doesn't really do anything at all. You can just kind of go through it. And the player, well, that's hockey, that's tennis and volleyball, but it's seamless. So this is volleyball. So the game carries on as you switch the games, which is, yeah, kind of funny. So that's hockey. There's the tennis, and there's volleyball, and the game just plays through. Some controls, I believe the middle one is left and right, which you don't really need that much, especially if the ball speed's fast. This one here, up and down. So you notice when we hit the ball, it changes colour. So when it changes colour to your colour, so I'm orange, you can actually control the ball with the third knob. So only the player that hit the ball last can use the third knob to control the ball, and it's ridiculous. So if I change this knob here, the speed one, you can turn it all the way up, and it makes it kind of crazy to where back and forth you can't react that fast. So so yeah, the game ends at 20. Oh! Yeah, and you can slow it right down as well. Hang on. So I'm gonna hit it. Watch this. And then I'm gonna matrix the ball. Oh, you're ready? Oh. But it's going so slow, you can just go kind of up and down, and yeah. But you can change the speed mid-game. You know, like when it's your go, just check the speed up. So if I turn the speed down now, here we go. So it's my go now. Jack the speed and also control the ball. So yeah, it's not perfect. See, I just beat you in volleyball and I served you in tennis. And now we're doing hockey. I guess hockey, your character's a little smaller. Let's put the boundaries on. So this game's a bit easier. Yeah, so the speed's all the way up now, so it's pretty brutal. So I think the idea is just to get your character in there and move the ball around a bit and see if you can matrix it in. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the Odyssey 500. So we're gonna see. Whoa, you see that? Matrix it in halfway. Yeah, so yeah, game console lost in time, but never loses its appeal. So yeah, thank you for watching.